Well, we're back in Ark once again. I haven't been in here for a long time. Now, what's that dinosaur doing? I haven't put it on because it's a big download, and I changed the PC and with the new Ryzen processor and that. I thought I'd try it out and see how it goes. It actually goes alright. We've got a lot of settings running at epic and high. We're holding about 60 frames, but I really have put everything up as high as I could get it. Not everything, but a lot of stuff. I could actually turn a lot of stuff down. Still have it looking good, and it's still running. Although saying that, I don't like this glare in it. There's a horrible glare it's got. I've already turned off bloom and motion blur, but it just seems to be so glary all the time. And I've got rid of some of it. When I first started, the water, all the sand here was just shining, you know, a bit like that there, but the whole lot, and it was just making my eyes bleed, you know. It seems a little bit dark still in areas, but I'll probably still fiddle with the settings a bit more. I don't know. I mean, if or how much I'm going to play it, to be honest. But I thought I'd give it a go again. I mean, I did a lot of Ark, and thought, why not have a look again? This is only the single player. When you start off, these are pretty much about the only thing you kill. I want to hide because I need to put a sleeping bag down somewhere. And that's my spawn point, if I remember rightly. The trick is knowing where to sort of set up. Have we actually got a... Well, that's how much we've got on the map. That's how much we've done. Literally, I've just started the game. Got some clothes. We're upgrading pretty quick, so we can have some more crafting skill. Movement speed could be useful this time. We're level 6. It doesn't take long to get to level 6. And I need to get that one. Right. What we'll do is we will make when I get fibre. How do I get fibre? I just pick plants, don't I? Oh no, it's no, that's thatch. It is picking plants. There we go. Yeah, I always remember fibre was a real pig because you used to have to stand here doing this for hours on end to get fibre. And it wasn't very effective for the amount of fibre you needed for everything. Right, have we got enough to make? How many can I make? They break pretty easy, so always worth having about 3. And the one thing I hated about this, what they introduced in this game, was the temperature thing. Look, we're overheating. In the Scorched Earth one, the expansion thing, or the mod, or whatever you want to call it, that one, it we're still overheating. Seriously? Jumping in the water? Now we're too cold. Instantly from overheat to freezing cold. Come out. Oh, we're overheating again. That's why I don't like it. Now on the Scorched Earth one, I would literally overheat and die inside a house in the shade. It was all over the place. So I don't know whether that's ever been sorted. In fact, I stopped playing it because I was playing the Scorched Earth and I got stuck in a rock. I kept spawning in the rock and I could not get out of the rock. I had no way of getting out. And apart from the fact that, like I say, I built it on the computer and I don't run it on the old computer now. But it is quite taxing on the PC. I think it got quite bad when because they keep adding stuff to it, and obviously the more you add, the stronger your PC is going to need to be in the end if it's not super well optimized. And we've leveled up again from doing nothing. Just take some health. Do I want anything? Storage box. Okay, a little bit more, we'll get those. So, what are we doing? We are going to find somewhere to set up. We're going to get our spear out. Like so. We can play like this if you want. I actually prefer first person. Think we can kill that? I think it'll kill us. There's no thing on it to say what level it is. Maybe I got that switched off somewhere. Never mind. We don't need to know. We wouldn't know anyway. If it were real. Oh. Oh, it's just one of those. I think they just do spitting things. Yeah, I'm going to have to tweak these settings. Definitely. Even if it's just a case of turning them down. Sometimes if you put them up really high, they're supposed to be really good, but they just get really like shiny and like I say, make your eyes bleed kind of thing. It's funny because I've got view distance. Look at that. I've actually got the view distance at medium. Well, I'd have said that or high. I wouldn't say that was very medium or high, would you? Another one. I don't remember it doing that on the old computer. This looks like a path. Why would there be a path? Is there people in this now? Did they add people? Maybe. I know they kept adding animals, which was great. I mean, they had plenty of animals to start with. I mean, they could have added a few more, but then they just kept adding more and more, and that's when the game sort of started getting really messed up, I found. Just adding items, like usable items, didn't seem to do too much, I don't think. I don't know how many people actually still play this. We could build a house right there. Then we get to see all the popping. This different coloured rock. So. What's in this rock? Flint, flint. Stone, metal. Didn't take much to bust that rock. Yeah, maybe they bear more metal, those darker ones then. I hear something. That's a monkey. Did you just jump off the cliff? Okay. Oh, that's the marsh area. Remember the marsh area? Used to have great big snakes in it and things. Monkey's back, or it's a different one. Yeah, the whole thing looks a bit weird at the moment. Like I say, I'm going to have to fiddle more with the settings and maybe turn everything down, get it. Maybe that would help, and then increase view distance, that kind of thing. He's gone. Off he goes. Triceratops. That's the one thing I would say. I've always liked the dinosaurs in here. I don't know why. Whether they're accurate or not, who knows? I wasn't around at the time of the dinosaurs. If I was, I don't remember. Oh, they're still grappling. What the hell is that? Oi, get off. Haha. Thought I was a newbie, eh, to the game. Thought you were going to come over and kill me. Not today, that's for sure. Pick up, great, yeah. If I want to grow some vegetables, maybe. I can't see the other ones. Never mind. Well, the spear didn't break. I must have made them last a bit longer then. I don't want to go in there particularly. I know what's going to be in there, real nasty stuff. In fact, going inland is a really bad idea anyway. When you're new, it's best to stay on the coast. Going inland gets you killed pretty quick. I'm cold now. 1 minute I'm boiling, just because a bit of rain comes down, now I'm freezing. Getting dark. Looks like it's getting dark. Ooh, did you see that? There's a big nasty thing up there. I reckon it's going to try and eat me if I go near it. I've actually got a sleeping bag. I haven't put it down yet, but my plan is, if I don't get one-shotted, as soon as I see anything nasty or anything that comes from me, I'm going to quickly lay it down and then I've got a spawn point. Bloody big snake coming this way. Like that. I got it. Am I going to die? Oh no, I didn't put it down. I fell asleep. That means I'm going to die. See, now I just get hit. Well, there you go. That's what happens when you go inland. I assume they're putting me in a safe place. So what do we lose when we die? Do we lose it all? Okay, it just starts you right over then, obviously. Yep, right from the start. You keep your experience. Yeah, you keep that, so that's alright. We didn't have a lot, really. Nothing that can't be made. That's a nasty looking thing, eh? Can it swim? We can. Nope. Good. Gotta watch out for the sharks now. Anything we can pick up around here? No? Fish? Punch that fish. Yeah, we got it. Got some fish. We'll have a quick mooch around while we got nothing. If we die, we die. Does it, no, I'm just wondering if you, because you used to be able to get your old body back, if you knew where it was, of course. Not that I'm going to bother, but... Yeah, not sure what's going on with the light in this game. Maybe the contrast is too much. What is that? What are you? You're a funny looking dude. Is that actually a thing? One of those. They only get nasty if you hurt them. And you got your flying things. Whee! Pteranodon, is it? Look like it. Another one in there. You stuck. He thinks he's flying. Ooh, this might be a place to set up. Wonder what we can get. Ooh, 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 ooh. You got a nice bit of area over there, bit of area over there. Mountains used to be good because you used to be able to get the metal and that from the mountains, so might be an idea. Put an outpost here. And head up that way. Maybe. I'm hot again. We should get rid of that temperature thing. It's so annoying. Stamina and that's enough, and food and water and all the rest of it. Yeah, plus if we get a boat, you can get a boat up there. Now we'll see. Anyway, I just thought I'd pop back in here and have a look at it on this system. And like I say, I'm going to fiddle with the graphics more. I'm going to investigate and find out what is the absolute best graphics to have, which don't make your eyes bleed, and you know, acceptable, because in the end the graphics don't have to be way over the top. If they look like this, then I'd rather have them a bit simpler, to be honest. Plus, if it makes the game run better, at the moment we're running, well, 55, 56 frames, so it's a little bit under. Need to get it up a little bit more, especially if we run into any sort of action scenes that might sink those frames a bit more. Mind you, this is looking at quite a distance. We're over 60 now, 70 even, that way. But is there anything moving? Not really. Yeah, I'm going to build a base here. That's what I'm going to do. So if I decide to put another one up, that'll be the next thing. If. It's always an if.